What up, it's your girl Vegan A, and let's get into this recipe. Today we're going to be making arroz con dulce, which is basically a Puerto Rican style rice pudding. So to start, we're going to make our tea, and originally you're supposed to have real cloves and real nutmeg, but I didn't have any, so I used the ground version, which did the trick. You're also going to want star anise, fresh ginger, and 2 cinnamon sticks. These ingredients are going to be for our tea. This is important because this is what gives that deep, rich fall kind of flavors into the water so that it soaks more into the rice. I did mine for 30 minutes, but the longer that you leave it in the water, the more of the flavor will be absorbed. Once it's done boiling, we're going to drain everything out so that we're just left with the liquid. And then I also put the cinnamon stick back in the water. You can take out your cinnamon sticks if you want, but I wanted more of that flavor, so I left it in. I'm gonna bring this to a boil and then get our rice. The rice has been soaking overnight, and this is to get all the starch out of this. So we're gonna strain this and then add this to our tea water. Add a little cube of butter. Make sure that's well incorporated. After you stir that, then add in your raisins and do the same thing. Common factor is just making sure that we're constantly stirring the rice to make sure that it doesn't stick to the pan and that everything gets coated with all the ingredients. Wait about 20 minutes until your rice has soaked up a majority of the water, and it should be tender to touch but still not fully cooked. Now is the time that we're gonna add in our coconut cream, our coconut milk, our condensed coconut milk, and also you're supposed to add evaporated milk. I couldn't find evaporated milk that was plant-based, so you can just use regular coconut milk or almond milk or oat milk or something like that. Just 1 cup of it is fine. Add in your regular sugar and brown sugar. Add it a 1/2 cup of each. You can add more if you want it on the sweeter side, but this was just perfectly sweet for me. And then again, we're gonna put the timer for another 20 minutes, making sure to check the rice every 10 minutes or so and stirring it to make sure that it doesn't stick to the bottom. And the rice will thicken up over time the more that it cooks. And you know it's ready when half of the liquid has evaporated and it just leaves a thick, creamy kind of rice consistency. So I knew it was almost done because a lot of the liquid had been soaked in by the rice. So I continued to let it cook for about 10 more minutes and then it was done. So I recommend letting it sit for a little bit before putting it in your fridge. And then after it's chilled for about a 1/2 hour to an hour, you can go ahead and try your delicious rice pudding. So this is something that's very popular in Latin culture to have around the holiday time. So I thought it'd be a great recipe to share with everyone. And I hope that you make it this holiday or this fall with your family and friends. And make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok for more tips and recipes, as well as subscribing to my channel if you like these types of videos. Thank you guys for watching.